So this is the dining room. It is actually nice size. Our table seats 8 comfortably. It does have a leaf in it, but I've never taken the leaf out. This area here also doubles as my sewing room. I do my paper planning here. All my stickers and scrapbook paper and all that makes my planner pretty. And I also will bring the computer out here to finish up on videos and stuff if I'm not done, or if I just want some privacy, or my husband is in the other room where the computer normally is at the office / bedroom, then I'll just bring it out here. So functions as a dining room, craft room, sewing room / office. The rocking chair was my mother-in-law's, so it has a place of honor here. I have a basket here that I keep my planners in, plus any recipes that I am working on. I'll keep in there, or any bills that I need to call on, not our regular bills, but you know, the water bill is too high or whatever. Sometimes you have to call in and make those adjustments on your bills. And then all of the framed art in the dining room was thrifted. I didn't pay more than $10, and that's on the high end for any of it. Peonies, I love, say spring to me so much, and we can't grow them here, so I got those at Michael's. I have a lot of china. I used to have so much more because I used to give tea parties, but I don't anymore, but I did save a few. And then this corner here is actually my puzzle building corner. I can fit a 500 piece puzzle very nicely on here. Let me get my shadow out of the way. When I need to, I just move that little tray there so that I can spread out. I could actually do a bigger puzzle if I wanted to, but for me 500 is quite enough. The little bicycle there, I found at Michael's. Rooster has been with me for so many years. More thrift store prints and oils. I just love them. I do have room for more right here. Still looking for the right pieces. This is the puzzle table. Under the puzzle table, I have baskets, and the baskets hold nothing, or they hold my latest craft project, whatever I need them to hold. It doesn't feel cluttery to me to have the baskets under there. That basket there has all of my basic sewing supplies. This basket has my latest project. I'm going to make some pillows for outside out of that colorful fabric there. This is the buffet. Underneath the buffet, let me see if I can get this. Actually, 2 sewing machines, my travel machine and then my regular large machine. Nobody knows they're there, but they're easy for me to grab if I need them. Under this portion here, I have fabric, scraps, and then my bigger pieces of fabric, and I downsized so much so that all the fabric pretty much that I own is in here, and I cannot buy more until I use what's already in there. It's my own bargain to myself. Moving this way, under here I have 2 more totes. These are zippers, and then these are unfinished projects, unfinished quilts. Let's see what else. I have like zipper pouches, things that I subscribed to that I never got to. Those are all fabric projects under here. And then at the very end here, I have, oops, let's do it this way, water. So I have 24 packs of bottled water for emergencies. And that's that underneath the buffet. And like I said, with the curtain on here, it doesn't look cluttered. You would never know if we were having people over that this is anything other than a buffet. Now let's get into the buffet itself. In this one here, I actually have china and some Christmas stockings, it looks like. So this is just my general china that I will pull out. The Mikasa Francisco ware was my mom's, and she gave it to me a few years ago, and I usually put it out in the summertime. That's that one. And then this one here. Oh my goodness, these are... This piece was actually from the 1940s. I got it for my 40th birthday. In here is all of my Christmas china. So these two ends and then this secret compartment here, you can see it, holds my good silverware. So that is that. Now these two drawers here are not used for dining room things. Let me show you what's in here. Okay, in the top drawer, I have some office supplies, my label maker, general office supplies, punches. Then this next drawer is actually filled with my paper crafting things. I have stickers and the papers that I'm using. I do have some papers in my actual craft closet, but these are the ones that I'm using now in my planners or making cards or whatever I choose to do. I have a couple of paper books that I also keep in here that I've been using. I have some page protectors, just general paper crafting things. Again, in my buffet table, it doesn't look cluttered at all. I don't feel like I couldn't have someone over at the drop of a hat. Everything is put away, everything has a place, and best of all, the room is actually used on a regular basis. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I hope I've inspired you and encouraged you to use your house in a way that works for your family. What do you love to do? What do you wish you had more room to do? Find the room. Use your house. Ignore the room labels. It's your house. Welcome back to Tea Time. Thank you for joining me again. Today I kind of want to talk about our homes, how we use them. Do they function for us? Do they suit us both in style, and are we using them to their maximum capacity, their maximum usefulness? Today I shared with you my dining room, which I'm sitting in right now. Functions beautifully as a dining room, as a tea room, but it also has so many other functions, so many other ways that I use it. And that makes sense because we only eat actually at the dining room table maybe twice a week, sometimes only one time a week. I do try to set us a table at least once a week, but we honestly, we're empty nesters, and a lot of our meals are had in front of the TV. Right or wrong, that's just the way things go these days. If I have family over, obviously we're going to use the dining room. If my friends come over, yes, we're going to set a beautiful table and use this room as a dining room. But the majority of time, I would say 80%, 90% of the time, this room is empty. It's not used. So it makes sense that sometimes it is my craft room. I showed you where I hide all of my sewing stuff, a few of my paper tools. I showed you my puzzle area. So this room now, where it was only getting used maybe twice a week, is used almost on a daily basis. I will even move our computer in here when my husband is busy in the bedroom / office / music room, because we only have 2 bedrooms. I I will bring the computer out here so that I can have some uninterrupted time and he can finish whatever he's doing in the bedroom. So that's my encouragement to you and my question to you. Are you using your house in the best way that suits you? Or are you stuck in labels that somebody put on those rooms? Dining room, bedroom, family room, guest room, all of those different areas that are designated for a certain thing. Yes, definitely make them function for that if that suits you. But what else can you use them for? If you are like a lot of empty nesters that I know, you are downsizing, you have downsized. And that means that you once had a lot of different areas for all the things that interest you, or perhaps you had children living in rooms. Perhaps you're still in that house with all those bedrooms. Do you have 3 empty children's rooms, or have you made those rooms work for you? The second aspect of this is style. I do not live in a cottage. I do not live in a hacienda, yet I find my style being drawn to this little cozy cottage hacienda. Am I going to let the designer's label of our housing tract or suburban tract prevent me from living in the home that I want to? Because obviously it's not practical to move to a hacienda type home right now. This is our home for the foreseeable future, probably I would say for the rest of our lives, God willing. I want to make this home be the home that I want it to be. I'm not constrained to children's activities in the same way that I was before. I am not in a hurry to get it done. I don't have an event that it needs to be finished for. I'm taking my time and just finding pieces at thrift stores or Home Goods or TJ Maxx or wherever I can find a good bargain on things. And if it suits my style, my vision for this home, which is just a basic suburban home, if it suits my style, I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to either hold it or I'm going to incorporate it into the decor that I have right now. So I guess what I want to know from you is, are you letting your physical surroundings prevent you from having the home that you desire it to be? The home that says, this is me, that someone walks in and says, this really suits you. Are you letting your financial restraints, which yes, I totally understand that. My husband just retired, and that is a conversation we're having next week. We are technically on a fixed income. How do you get around that? How do you find bargains? How do you make do, reuse things, and turn them into what you want them to be? Do you just recover a pillow that you already have with some bargain fabric? All of those we'll be talking about in the future, ways that we can change our homes into what we want them to be on a budget, because I'm on a budget. How about you? So let me know in the comments, does your home reflect you? Give us some tips on how you're making that happen if you are on a budget, or if you don't live in the style home that you want to live in. How are you changing things to make it be the place that you want to be? And what's the most unusual room title or room label that you no longer use that for? So, a few questions for you. I love your comments. Please do comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this if you feel like it will resonate with someone else. That's all for tea time today. Let's get back to the video.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. A good day to tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
Today's video. I want to thank you again for stopping by. I hope you found a little inspiration. I will see you in the next video.
Today.